Okay, what's going on? Just a quick update on like making descriptions and stuff. I've seen a couple of issues that I wasn't really too okay with, and I think that we can do it. If we do it better and we fix these problems, it'll work out better for all of us. And if we can all learn from the mistakes, uh, you'll get better sales, better conversion rate. It'll help us all in the long run. So yeah, I just want to point it out. So yeah, so I was going through for the RGB mouse pad. This is a new theme for the website. I just went ahead and made it this morning. Uh, I went ahead and fixed it, but this is one of the issues right here. It's in millimeters, so you want to go ahead and change that to inches or centimeters, and just make everything easier for the customer to understand. Who knows how long 400 millimeters is? No one. Go ahead and go on Google and like let's see 400 by 900 millimeters. You just go into Google 400 millimeters to centimeters. There you go, 40 centimeters. Um, or if you know it by your head, divide it by 10. Or you can do 400 millimeters to inches. Um, Type that in, 15.7 inches. And just, of course, round it down. You don't have to put the whole thing. You could do 15.75 just to make it easier, or 15.7, it doesn't matter, or even just 15, or round it up all the way up to 16. Doesn't matter. Just get it to where it looks neat for the customers to understand what they're looking at. No one wants to see. And in for example two, where it says RGB, they're all RGB. So just delete RGB and change this color to size. So you want to go in here and go ahead and open up the RGB mouse pad. And I fixed the description too. I'm going to show you what was wrong with the description as well. Um, and just go ahead and just more options, edit options. It says color right here. Just go ahead and put in size. And then I'll let you guys fix it, but I'm just going to go ahead and delete all the RGB out of it. And yeah, I'll just make it, well, my bad. Go ahead and just, easier way, just take a zero out of every single one, and change this to cm. Centimeters make a lot more sense, especially to American audiences. So no one knows how long a millimeter is, you know. Just want to make it a little bit simpler for the customers to understand. So there you go. Change it to centimeters, and these prices are kind of wacky. $27.97 is okay, but this probably bumped that up to 44. This probably bumped it up to 49. You could probably get away with, and this you could probably bump it up to 55, just to make everything a little bit more. You can already tell the difference. It just makes more sense. But the opening one is what they're really gonna see. This $27, and that kind of just looks clean right here. It looks like a deal, you know. And you go down here, and you can see this link is stupid long. You always want to make sure the link is cleaned up. So go ahead, just put in RGB mousepad or any nickname that you have for it, just to make it easier. Just click save, and boom. Now scroll down, short. RGB mousepad, RGB backlit mousepad, and just to get some search queries, because people usually use backlit in those things. And go down here and just delete all of it except for like the first sentence. That's what I usually do when we're not promoting it on Google. And there you go, it's done. And with these pictures, what you want to do is go ahead and I always do this, but I want to change these pictures because the opening pictures will always show first, like this. Okay, and we're back. So I always want to make sure like the first picture you see will always be correlated with the first, correlating with the first sign. So if I go ahead and I reopen with preview and I reopen it, you're gonna get the new written thing, and as you can already see, it looks a little bit cleaner. Size, this much, this big, blah blah blah, and now you have created green. I fixed it up a little bit, but now it already looks a little bit cleaner. So now when you go up to, goes up $40, goes up 30, and it goes up, but yeah, but see, it's switching through these pictures, and people, they know the size. They don't need to see a accurate demonstration. A lot of these pictures are pretty nasty too, so I'd pick the best looking picture for the first size. So I'd go here, I click the update variant image, and then I just pick one that looked pretty clean. Like extra large size is okay, but if it's not the right size, like here, this one is going to be 20 and in that picture it already has like the size in it. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm gonna hit save so we can see on the actual product. So let's go ahead and scroll up to the top, click preview, X out the old one, and now you already see extra large size. Probably get a better picture than that, to be honest with you, but this is just an example of changing the picture because people already know the size. They don't need to see the accurate, variant size. And then you see these other pictures down here that are just not even ones that we're selling. It's too many pictures. You don't want to have too many pictures. So go ahead and delete all of those and just show more images. I'll just make this full screen actually. Go ahead and just delete all those useless images that you don't want to use. And you can probably just go to the actual description of the product on AliExpress and get the raw pictures with no text. Sometimes they'll have those, or Google is your friend. You guys could probably go in and fix this up, but yeah, this is pretty much it. And then you want to see, this is the right picture for it, I think. So match that one to that one and change this one to like this or something clean like the first picture, and that will give you the effect of getting the picture you want the customer to see first is the picture. So yeah, you want them to see that. It has a bunch of the features coming up first, and yeah, everything looks a lot cleaner. That's just a quick thing, and yeah, everything's already laid out, and you want to make sure the size is right, the price is right, and then if you want to compare at prices that are good, you want to click the check, open bulk editor, and now you see the compare at prices. You probably already did this, but there you go. So now you can go ahead and you do some quick math in your head. $49.99, 2 times that. I'm just gonna round it up to $79.99. Take this one, put that at 89. Put the biggest one at 99. And now it's gonna go through and make sure all these are checked, and then the checks disappear because if you back out too fast, it won't save. Click manage, publish it to your online store, hit save again. Boom. So those are like the things I saw wrong with that product, but now let's compare one of my descriptions to one of you guys' descriptions. So we have the Holdium mount. Pretty clean description off the rip, but some things that I do differently than what you guys do is I keep things super clean. As you can tell, this product is a little bit simpler than the Holdium, but it doesn't matter. So what I do always is center the text. I love to keep the text centered, and I don't know why, it just looks a lot cleaner to me. And so I go ahead and I'll just go ahead and just center everything. So center, 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 center. Yeah, absolutely everything needs to be centered. Make sure everything is always centered. Boom. And then you want to make sure everything is neatly spaced out, which is another thing I always like to do. It makes it easier to read for customers. Like this is, I just did that because it makes everything a little bit spaced out right here where it says Black Friday sales, and you can already tell it's spaced out, but up here you can see it looks like a huge block of text almost. It's split up, but not enough. So right here, I guess I can split it up by sentence and just split it in half like that. Boom, even better. I don't know, provides a safe, secure place. Okay, and then like when you have this group of text and then this group of text, you want to break it by 2 spaces, and that's actually enough because it already has. You can put 2, but 1 actually looks pretty good here. And this, you want to go ahead and break it like that. It makes it look a little bit cleaner. And then break that one just like that. Probably this one's probably fine just like that. And then you want to break this one up by 2 because it's the end of the description. And just like that, it'll look a bunch cleaner. The description, out of sight, out of mind. Oh wait, oops. I want to make sure it looks good on like a mobile phone almost. So here we are. Scroll down. In the description, it almost, I can tell by the way this theme is, it like breaks things up in a different way. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that, but you can tell this one is not centered. I didn't center it, and everything looks a little bit cleaner. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix my errors. And yeah, let me go in there. Oops. Wow. I'm an idiot. Holdium. Boom. Come in here first, center this one. Oh. Center it. Scroll up. Center it. You almost don't want to center it all at once, because if you do that, it'll mess everything up. It'll mess up with your spacing. So you want to go line by line almost, and just make sure. It's a little bit more work, but it's worth it in the end. But I guess if you do that, I'm going to test and see what that does. See, it adds a line right here, but I guess a bigger spaces probably would work better. So just go ahead and just like that. See what that looks like. Looks a bit cleaner. This probably has to get spaced out 3, I'd say, because just the way everything is. Just give it 2 more spaces and close these 2. Hit preview. Okay. So now everything's a little bit more spaced out, and you always want to check and see what it looks like on mobile. So make it thin, because this is where most of our customers will be coming from. And just scroll down and check everything out. Make sure everything is clean. I'm gonna figure out how to get rid of these lines and probably send something to you guys to let you guys know how to do it. But yeah, it looks pretty clean to me. A lot cleaner. Text is spaced out more, and you want to always add pictures into your descriptions. It makes everything easier for the customer to understand. So add the pictures right above. So out of sight, out of mind would be the picture right above it. Ideal docking station would be a picture of it docking right above it, and always space it out 2 or 3 above. After that, there's a couple of other issues with this product, and the main thing is ships from China. I don't know why we keep that. You gotta get rid of it. Delete. Done. And then capitalize the W in white. Just makes everything a bit easier on the eyes for the customers. Scroll down, hit edit website SEO. Scroll all the way down. Delete all of that. Holdium as the product. Hit save. Boom. And now, yeah, Holdium phone holder, and that works out. And this product picture, as you can already tell, I don't like it because it has their logo, Ugreen, and unless it's a part of the name, you shouldn't use it. And then this picture right here would be the first picture, and it's disgusting. So you want to go ahead and change that to Ugreen picture and delete it, because I don't even like it. So get rid of that. And now it looks, when you click it, boom, everything looks a bit cleaner, and make it a little bit smaller. And now color white. Everything looks a bit easier on the eyes. And yeah, I'm gonna add some test pictures in just to see what it would look like with some pictures. So I'm gonna go ahead and out of sight, out of mind. Go ahead and add a picture in. So product images, and go to where the pictures are. So here, rest area for your device. This is just an example. We probably want to get better pictures once everything's up, and when we're taking it, when you guys are redoing it, So this one is ideal docking station. You can use it as cable management, because that's pretty much what you're doing. No messy desk, cable tripping. Okay, easy installation. So you want to go ahead and take a picture of the installation. I mean, I think I saw one. Strong adhesive, ABS, boom. And make sure that all the pictures are always centered, and then hit save. Go ahead and go hit preview. Taking a bit longer, and here we are. Go ahead, scroll down. Out of sight, out of mind. Boom. So let's go ahead, and actually what I want to do, I see the problem already, is go above. There seems to be a line above every single one of these, so I'm going to go ahead and just backspace and redo it and just make it for heading 4, and then go ahead this one, backspace, re-break it, make it 4, and I just want to see what that does, see if that fixed it. Preview. Out of sight, out of mind is the good one. Oh, see, fixed it. Boom. And there you go. Just makes everything a little bit cleaner. And there, you see there's a line right here. I'm not a big fan of that, so I'm gonna go ahead, go down here. Okay, I guess you don't have to put spaces in these ones because it holds apparently. So I think the spaces mess it up. So go in here. Boom. Looks a lot cleaner now. Boom, looks like a real deal website now. And that's just a quick example of how to make a clean, really good description. If you want to use Photoshop skills, I can probably make it. If you guys want me to teach you guys how to remove the Ugreen thing so you can have your own pictures. But honestly, if you just go to Google and just go to Ugreen wall phone mount holder images, you see it, people are already promoting it, and you can find other pictures like, you know, wall mounted phone charging. See how clean that picture is? It has their logo, but I think it comes with their logo. So maybe in the description you can add manufactured by Ugreen. I don't know. Think of something smart, but here it is. Well, see, this one has a watermark on it. Don't want that. You really just don't want their big logo all over it. And, you know, something like this would work clean. So, yeah, just grab pictures. But I'm trying to find a good replacement. Like, see, they have a good picture. And you can honestly just go to their website and just take it. It just makes everything a bit simpler. But here, see, this is a good one. My I'm not even gonna try to download a picture because, and see, it has a watermark. You gotta look close sometimes. That's not even the same product. This website's taking forever to load. And well, you can tell by their website they're not. I'll do this. Save image. I don't even want to try that because you can already tell my computer's it's gonna mess up. We're not gonna do that. But you see the point of it, and what I like to do is make these things. Let's try to make these bold so it sticks out some more. So highlight this, bold. Highlight this, bold. Highlight this, bold. You know, and then click preview. Out of sight, out of mind. A little bit more bold, a little bit more viewable. Everything looks a lot cleaner, a lot slicker. So get the point. You want to keep everything very professional, and you want to keep things easy on the eyes. If it looks like a huge block of text, no one's going to read that. You want it to be, you know, smooth, spaced out, a lot of white space. You want to utilize white space to your advantage because it just looks cleaner on your eyes. So it's like you can tell there's a lot of white space here when you like break it up here. It just makes things like easier to read. Like this is the stretch. This is like the absolute max you want, and like a perfect one is exactly like the first one. You know, you have a lot to say, so you break it up. You know, we want to move people through the entire checkout process as fast as possible. And, you know, they hit add to cart, they end up the cart, but the product doesn't exist yet, so they can't really add it to cart. But there's an example of a good description that I just fixed, you know, and, you know, all you want to do is go ahead and change this picture, and it's ready to be put out there. So yeah, basically, I'm just wanting to raise the standard so you guys can see like what a good description looks like. So here's like another example of one of my descriptions. This one uses no pictures, and you can tell here it has a lot of pictures, but that's because it has all the variants. But you want to keep it to below 10 pictures, below 8, because you can tell here this is 8, and it's gonna make things a little bit harder for people to scroll down, but they can scroll down and they have the whole thing right here. And in here you can already tell that I didn't break it up right, so I can go ahead and fix that by breaking these up, like so that it's a lot more white space. In here they're all crunched up, and I can go ahead, I'm actually gonna go ahead and fix it right now live so you guys can see. So go ahead in here, and it seems like it was already broken up, but here, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. And then I like to go ahead and bold the words that I feel like, you can see it went right back to what it was doing. I'm not sure why it does that, but I'm pretty sure I can find a solution to it. I just don't know it right now. I'm probably gonna go ahead and let's see what happens when I do that. It'd be weird if it if it just put a line in between every. Oh, see, did a little better. Boom, and then make this bold. Make this bold. Space. 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 There you go, and then boom, space. Let's see if this worked a little better. Boom. Everything's broken up a lot more, so it's easier on the eyes. So when I go ahead and preview it, boom. Keeps everything very clean. A lot of text, a lot of simple. I should add more pictures, so I'm probably going to go ahead and find more pictures off the video. But yeah, that's pretty basically it. You guys are doing great writing convincing descriptions, but basically you want to use people's a little bit tips for like the first sentence. Like you want to use people's, like for a product like this, it just, it's usable, it's productivity wise, it makes everything more useful for you, so you can put your phone here, there, that makes life easier for you. So tell them why it makes their life easier, how it can change their life within the first 2 seconds of them reading. They should know how it can help them, and I already have Axe as a kickstand phone holder and a car phone holder. They see that within 2 seconds of scrolling down. They the bold draws their eyes to it because it's like, oh, that's a lot of bold. What does that say? Kickstand phone. Yeah, there you go. Pop socket with a twist. Now they're interested. Everyone's heard of the pop socket. How is this one different? And now they know. And break it down even more for them. Or if it's a product that's like a vanity product, like the space shuttle, this is like a gift type of thing, and you're giving it to someone as perfect holiday gift for space levels and blah blah blah. And this sentence right here, be the hero and add to that endless love with the space shuttle lamp. What I'm doing right here is making someone feel like the hero. When they're looking, when people are shopping for someone else, they want to feel like they're a superhero in that person's life. Like, oh, I'm the best gift giver. I'm the best person at helping this person. I can change. They're gonna love me so much for buying them this, and that's the type of marketing that works best on gift giving things. You want to make someone feel like they are the hero for buying someone this. Like, if I bought my girlfriend a ring, the marketing on that would be like, be the best boyfriend you can ever be, and that would get someone to buy their girlfriend a ring because it's like, oh, my girlfriend's gonna love this so much, she's gonna love me for getting this for her, Or you want to market to someone's superiority. If they're trying to buy a water bottle that no one's have ever seen before, you can market it as, be the first of your friends to get one of these, because when you're the first person to have something and everyone wants it, you feel better. You feel like you're at an upper echelon. Like, oh, I'm the first one to have it, so now when they get it, they're just copying me. And people feel like, they don't want to say it, but that's what they want to feel. They want to feel superior. So market to that. Whatever the product is, pivot that angle to where it fits that person. You got to know what type of person is probably going to be buying this product. If it's a woodworking thing, make it feel like this is going to make you a better woodworker. how can this make you a better woodworker? You know, make sure it matches that person. If it's an RGB mouse pad, like we were looking at earlier, make sure it matches their idea of them being a gamer, or them being having productivity. And like, you know, talk about the ambience, talk about it changing your experience while you're working, make them feel like they're gonna feel better for owning this product. You know, selling is emotion, so we want to put that through when we're making descriptions. So yeah, that's just another like part two to making better descriptions that I want to keep you guys up to date with. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, absolutely let me know. And yeah, bye guys.